Maybe? Ah, okay. Well, do I have people watching me? I'm sorry, I'm trying to set things up. I had to figure out how to actually be live. I was struggling a little bit. It's fine. Good, good. Do I have do I have actual people watching now? As I struggled to figure my shit out. Oh, I just swore, I'm sorry. I just realized I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. I'm tired. And uh discombobulated by having to figure stuff out. I will endeavor to do better. Anyway, hi. I just want to get rid of if I have the other stream set up so that people aren't in one rather than the other. Hopefully it's okay. I have to apparently go through like a streaming program. So I don't know. This is the one we should be at. There's only one now. Hi, hello. I'm a little bit chaotic, but that's okay. I was trying to just stream through the webcam. It's been a while since I've streamed on my desktop. And the last time that I did it, I was doing games. So it made sense to have, you know, the to have the through OBS, to stream through OBS as opposed to streaming on my through like my just my webcam on YouTube. But apparently it's weird now. Apparently it's weird now. Anyway, how is everybody? Hi. I bought Magic the Gathering cards. Is anyone surprised? You shouldn't be. In my defense, it's classic Who. Okay? What am I supposed to do? Say no to classic Who? I don't have that kind of strength. I've never bought a commander deck though, so I'm a little bit curious about what all of it is. Sorry, I'm playing with this. I have to remember to share with the class. It's like a counter, I'm assuming? I say this as someone who doesn't actually know how to play Magic the Gathering, so everything that I say should be through the lens of I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh! as I'm having fun. There's like a dice as well. I hope that I'm like in frame because there's a delay for me to look at this. But there's like a dice thing as well, which is cool. I'm trying to make sure I don't like miss anything in my packaging. There's also like a box. I'm assuming this is to put cards in. But I'm not really sure. And then I'm assuming this is like a book that tells you about all of the stuff that is in the deck. Ooh, playing deck, commander rules. Ooh, this is cool. I mostly like it because it's like a poster. And it has Sarah Jane on it, so that already makes it good. I'm excited though. I don't really know. There's like an envelope, which is like a little bit mysterious. I kind of want to go with this one first. Ooh, it's got a booster pack of some kind. Sample pack. But I'm distracted by these. Plane chase. Ooh. I'm just like, I feel like I have to do like some kind of ASMR though. With opening all of this. There you go. As I'm chaotic and trying not to hit my mic. So we have the pyramids of Mars. I'm like, this is gonna be easier if I change a little bit of what I'm doing. Cool. All right. Hang on, I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing. Anyway, we have the pyramids of Mars, which is cool. Caught in the Parallel Universe. It's pretty cool too. We got like some unit. I don't know how I feel about this guy lurking up in the sky, but... Yes! The pyramid of Mars, to be exact. I'm so excited. I'm getting distracted. I have like actual cards to go through that are going to be like classic Who. I'm just saying, look, I know that this is like centered around the fourth Doctor. I really need there to be an Ian in here. That's like the only pyramid of Mars. Yeah, I mean, you'd think that Mars would have a lot of pyramids, you know, considering that aliens made them, right? But no, just the one. Just the pyramid. The only one that matters. Ooh. Some mines as well. My camera wants to focus. Do I have to become like a beauty YouTuber to get my cards in focus? This has Ian in it! It's not an Ian card, but he's on the card. That's all I really want. Ian's just a good boy, you know? Ooh! Look at unit headquarters. Looking snazzy. A little bit like something chaotic is happening, if my camera wants to focus. But that's a pretty card right there. I know something terrible is probably happening, but... Ah. The Cheetah Planet? The Cheetah Planet. Not to be mistaken with the other one, right? Antarctic Research Base. Ooh, wait. We got a cooler one. Hang on, I'm gonna let you see this one. Did I play Yu-Gi-Oh? Would you like to know about my Yu-Gi-Oh collection? Do you know that I still have all my Yu-Gi-Oh cards? And maybe they're in a binder? Maybe I know exactly where they are right now? Wait, hang on. You're gonna love this. The Cave of Skulls. Not to be mistaken with the other ones. This is like bringing me back. I say as if I was there when Classic Who was around. I watched it. But it's just making me nostalgic. And then, of course, TARDIS. On Gallifrey. Oddly. Yeah, no way. The Cave of Skulls. Again, not to be mistaken with the other one. Those aren't the ones that we're looking for. And now have like the actual cards. Look! Ah! He's offering us jelly babies. I'm so excited. I'm definitely gonna have to reorganize my I didn't bring my binder with me. I was too excited, and then I was trying to figure out how to stream because I'm not a professional. I'm just here struggling. The actual cards, I know. You'd think. Not you telling me immediately how to play. It immediately has a card that's like, learn how to play. Is it overpriced cardboard? Yes, but it's my overpriced cardboard. Ooh, hang on a gosh darn minute. Ooh, it's cool that we got like... Hang on, I'm getting too excited. I'm getting too excited. We gotta calm down. We gotta calm down a little bit. There's also a sample pack, which I'll have to come back to. I like got distracted. Look, I'm actually shaking with excitement, and that's really the only reason I need to buy. And my defense, okay, my defense, the reason that I have bought this is because one of my local game shops that I love, there was a fire there, and then they recently were able to reopen. So I am helping, okay? I am being charitable in buying all of these cards. And that's what I'm gonna keep telling myself. But I'm gonna open up this one though, before I get completely distracted by like the other things. Sampler packs. Little ASMR there. Gotta remember that like if I'm opening stuff like where I normally would, it's not in frame, and that is like not super helpful. Sorry. Got distracted. Cause we got a Cyberman. Cyberman. The art's cool. Love it. And of course some plastic. Some plastics as well. But this one's shiny. Again, I'm gonna have to go like full beauty creator. I like Doctor Who. What gave you that impression? What gave you the impression that I like Doctor Who? That's crazy. It's not like I bought the classic Who cards when I could have bought them the more recent ones, and then I didn't. I like that there's like, wait, okay, so we have our fourth Doctor, right? But there's also like a like stand-in for it that's like a nicer like cardboard, because it's not supposed to be an actual card. Which I kind of like. I might like put this in a frame or something. I say, outing myself, that I do in fact have frames that are for playing cards and the like. It's fine. Don't look. I'm a nerd, and if you didn't know that for today, I don't know where you've been. Is the art actually art? It should be. All of the art has the artists at the bottom, the names of them. So this, wait, I'm getting too distracted. So this one is done by David Nash, because it's like at the bottom, right here. So, and they all have different names, so I'm assuming It's all actual artists. Am I a collector? I guess, in that I don't actually know how to play Magic, and you can judge me for that all you would like, but I am very happy here. Who is my favorite? My favorite doctor? I feel like that's really difficult, because on the one hand, I do love Fourth Doctor, which is kind of why we're here, right? But Christopher Eccleston, Ninth Doctor, was like my first doctor. That's my doctor. So I feel a little bit of kindred there. And my favorite Bleach character, I feel like everyone knows who my favorite Bleach character is. Sad though. I'm not very, like, low-key about it. And then we have Sarah Jane, who's always cool. And, like, on a mission already in that card, which I appreciate. Ooh. Oh, is that what this little thing is? Is this supposed to be a life counter? I don't know. I'm just here. I don't know what I'm doing. What's the dice for? What's this for? He doesn't like Ninth Doctor because he's dumb. When has the Doctor ever been not doing slightly dumb things? And also, he's not. He's just, like, a goob. And probably because, like, he's also deeply, deeply traumatized. So I feel like I would also be just having fun and going with the flow and not trying to do things too seriously if I was also extremely, extremely traumatized at that particular moment. This one. I gotta go faster. I'm sorry. Oh, we got Joe! Hang on. You decided. Oh. Your brother. Okay, yeah. I mean, again, I'm not here to say the Doctor's always the smartest one in the room. He likes to think he's the smartest one in the room. But I think what I liked about the Ninth Doctor is that he did a really good job of, like, letting other people do stuff. See, look! Look how cool she is. It's unfair, really. Like, Tegan! Sorry, I got excited. I really need there to be an Ian in here, though. I mean, Barbara's here. Hang on. Yes! Okay. Compose ourselves. We're gonna start with Barbara. Right? Awesome. Great. Love her. The man of the hour. Ah! Ian! I'm so excited! Look at this absolute darling. Darn right, he's a science teacher. This is all I wanted. This is really, like, the rest of the cards, just frosting at this point. Because, like, I love Ian so much. I love getting all the companions. Ooh. Crisis of Conscience. Dang. Taking me back. Ooh. An enchantment. This is cool too. So we're getting a bunch of the, like, enchantment cards? And I don't know all of the ins and outs. I'm here mostly just for the whimsy. But I guess now I have a deck, so I could learn how to play. Ooh. I have so many cards to get through, though. This is going to take an absolute eternity. It's a bit intense. I mean, hey, I'm just reading chat. I'm sorry. I'm just having fun, you know? Look at this wild. I mean, I'm really looking forward to like any of the whimsical like color palettes because it's like classic. Hang on, hang on. We got the bestest boy. K9. Ah! A good runner-up for one of the best companions. No fight necessary. Hey, I mean, I don't know anything about actual magic uses. Or, I mean, I'm gonna be so honest with you. Even when I did do other card games, I didn't like actually play. I just played with my friends on the playground and like during break and stuff. Ooh, reversed polarity. Who all is in the Magic the Gathering crossover stuff now? I have no idea. There's a lot. Ooh. I'm just getting like distracted by all the like callbacks. A bunch of classic Who. Sorry, I'm getting like distracted. Every time I like I pick up a card, I see what's next and I get excited. Me holding the cards up makes it look like I'm about to become a Power Ranger. I'm just trying to get my camera to focus. Like the one time I can't get it to focus on me when I'm filming without issues, but the moment I'm like focus on something other than me, it's like, nah. Your face is right there though. It's not about me, it's about the cards. Do I have a favorite anime? Yes. Ooh, Ace. Sorry, I got distracted. My favorite anime is Fullmetal Alchemist, but the 2003 version. Get mad at me, I don't care. Keep up the pace. Look, I'm like, if I was noticing that if I took as long as I wanted to look at all of these cards, we'd be here for way too long. Susan. Ooh, this one's cool. 5 doctors? Mad at me? For which part? For my favorite anime? For the way that I'm like zipping through? You also have Jamie. What are my thoughts on Brotherhood? It's good. You should watch it. It's a fun time. Love the OVAs. Music is really good. Storytelling is fun. Pacing's really weird, but it figures itself out. There are a lot of elements in Brotherhood that I really like. I think the really ridiculous sound that they had in the first like couple of episodes every time Ed clapped his hands to transmute was hilarious, and it brings me immense joy, and I'm kind of sad that they got rid of it. But yeah, no, it's good. I mean, people can sit there and be like, it's accurate to the source material. I'm like, cool. If that's how you gauge an anime, then that's awesome. You could just read the manga, which I've also done. And I have problems with it too. I think that there are things that Brotherhood didn't do as well. I think there are things that Brotherhood did better. It's a good show. You should watch both and read the manga because it's all good. That's my overall thoughts. Or don't watch any of it. I'm not your mom. Hello. Objectively speaking, the best anime is Code Geass. Madoka Magica is a trip. But it only makes sense if you know Magic Girl anime. I feel like so many people are like, watch this. I'm like, Madoka Magica makes sense if you know what Magic Girl anime is, so. Yeah, I like the color palettes of FMA 03. I also feel like if you watch the end of 03 and then you watch like the first episode, Ed feels older. Like, I know he looks older in Brotherhood by the end of the show, but Ed feels older in 03. I think that is like he's like a very different vibe at the end. Ooh, we got some Gallifrey again. With, I think, all of the doctors, yeah? Because I'm like, this isn't just classic doctors? Yeah, if you're familiar with like Sailor Moon and then you watch Madoka Magica, it makes more sense. Like for me, it was Cardcaptor Sakura. And then you watch something like Madoka and you're like, oh, that's what this is about. Yeah, I was like, I'm assuming that this is for like the 50th anniversary. And it has all the doctors, because that's the John Hurt doctor, right? This is like testing my knowledge. I swear, I've watched the show a lot. I own some of it. Ooh, first doctor. We're getting into all the doctor lineup now. Second doctor. Being a musician. Third doctor. Looking dapper. And then we skip 4 because we've already had 4. The decorative vegetable. God, the 6th Doctor really does have a wild outfit. And that's saying something. For Doctor Who? Seventh Doctor. I just like a smile. Ooh, we got 8th Doctor. Nice. I didn't know if we'd get him in this one. I didn't know where he would kind of count in the lineup. And this looks like... Isn't this also a reference leading up to the 50th anniversary? When they did the, like, special with him? I wonder what villains we're gonna get in this. Ooh, I hope we get, like, Candyman. Which doctor is the most like me? I don't know. Doctor that's most like me. I mean, probably like the 11th. Just because he's just like bouncing around, you know? He's just having a good time and is basically just bubbly and happy and has like golden retriever energy until he doesn't. So I feel like I'm probably the 11th. Because if you put something shiny in front of me, I am gonna get distracted. Yeah, bow ties are cool. And I would also want to put on costumes. Like would I dress up like a cowboy because we were in the West? Yes. Would I dress up as an astronaut if given the chance? Yes. Like, I just feel like he's having a good time. even though I have some issues with his run, I definitely feel like we have a similar energy. I know, right? I mean, look at that smug face. He knows what he is. He knows how cool he is. You're welcome for indulging your question. I mean, I love that this gets to be a whole card. Ooh, I love that Ace's bat gets to be a whole card. Because of course it does. That just makes sense. Council chambers. I'm like not even partway through doing this. I'm trying to hustle. I hope that you believe me. My arms are gonna get tired. Ooh. It's like hurts my soul a little bit. I mean, these are all like not characters as much. I like that they have a bunch of like the names and stuff, and the scenes are like obviously like straight from the show, or they're like names of episodes or whatever, and I think that that's really cool. Ooh. I like this one. But that might just because I have a thing for like clockwork related stuff. It's the steampunk fan in me. I have to enunciate. I like this one too. Seeing someone not well versed in the game opening up and having fun, it brings you joy. I hope so. I just love the vibes. I'm not here to judge what is and isn't useful in the game. I don't know. I'm just having fun. It helps that this is also like the nostalgia of like classic Who. Like my childhood in cards. I mean, I also would have had fun with some of like the newer Who cards as well, but it's not the same. It doesn't have the same like, you know, strange retro vibes. The show was always weird, but like it isn't held together with duct tape anymore, and that just loses some of the charm. Ooh. Man, I'm only like halfway through. My arms are tired. Because I'm not just like flipping through. Getting through a bunch of the lands, which I love because it's a bunch of the different places from the episodes. I want to see if we're going to get some of the villains, though. Gonna make me happy. I mean, there's got to be like a Dalek in here, right? I already got a Cyberman. It's cool how nerdy I am. Thank you. I do like it. I like being nerdy. Would love to get to look through some of my most prized like board games or my cardboard collection. Yes, I do have quite a few. Some of it's on the channel. Like my Lord of the Rings is here. For Magic. Got some of the other Magic cards here as well. I mean, hey, I can get my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I know where they are right now. They're in their binder where they belong. So, it's fine. You bought the 10th Doctor figure and the 13th Doctor figure. River Song Sonic Screwdriver, nice. I have the 10th Doctor's screwdriver. I also have his journal for when he was John Smith. Like a replica of it. Those cards heavy? No, I'm just like lifting my arms up a lot higher than I normally would to get over my mic. So it's it's making my arms tired. Save them for a special stream. They gotta earn the Yu-Gi-Oh card collection. All right, maybe when we get to like, I don't know, we're almost at 8,000 subs. Maybe then I'll be like, here is my Yu-Gi-Oh collection. It's old school though. I haven't bought Yu-Gi-Oh cards in a really long time. So did I see the Yu-Gi-Oh anime? Of course I did. I even saw the original unaired, like, season 0 that was in Japan, which is wild, but it's a fun time. I watched it for a while. Like, I watched quite a few seasons of the original. I also had a dual disc that was the like Shadow Realm design. Hello, Sacrificial Spaghetti. Hi. Season 0 is great. It's wild, and I can kind of understand why it didn't become the show, but it was a fun time. Oh no, your figure turned out to be bootleg? I'm sorry. That's a cool card. No pun intended. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Bleach have character designs that feel somewhat similar. I kind of agree. They've got that like high fashion. It's very much about the silhouette. You know, it's about the like both like the hair, the clothing, lots of layering, right? There was like a fashion element to Yu-Gi-Oh! I also love the art on the Hoovian lands. Aren't they pretty? I mean, it helps that this deck is like based on what, the greens, the trees? Again, I don't fully know. But it means we've got lots of pretty like tree lands and stuff. Also, there's like a good mixture of some stuff. Like I thought it was just gonna be classic Who, but like this is from Clara's like introduction. And we got some other stuff where I'm like, hang on, that's not classic Who. Wow, I didn't even have a dual disc. You out nerded me. Hey, I had multiple dual discs. Not to toot my own horn. I mean, I was intense about Yu-Gi-Oh! It was a very important thing. Yeah, the character designs in Bleach are so good, which makes me just so sad when I see like merch and it's just the worst. Like it pains me to see the merch. Look at the displaced dinos. I love them. I hope they know how much I love them. Ooh, we got a sonic screwdriver. Yeah, Kubo's always drawn cool fashion. Tartus. What's wrong with the merch? The merch is basically just like, it's like every other anime merch, right? Like it's just like a t-shirt with like an iron-on of like a poster on it. And instead of like recreations, like if you're going to license images from Bleach, make replicas of the outfits, right? Like I want some of the cool jackets that the characters have. Some of the like urban like streetwear. It'd be so cool to be able to have some of that, like high fashion, and people who know will know. I think Yu-Gi-Oh was all of our gateway into a lot of things as a kid. Like, it was that or Pokemon. If you're from, like, the West anyway. I was so intense about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. I'm not even gonna lie and say that I don't have a bunch of Pokemon games. The first video game I ever bought was a Pokemon game, so... Yeah, they should sell Bleach outfits from the anime. Wouldn't that be so cool? Or even just, like, one of the things that I loved was you can get sweaters that are the different, like, captains that have, like, their different symbols and stuff. Like, that's cool. You had a Yu-Gi-Oh phase, but Pokemon was your one true love. I get that. See, I was Yu-Gi-Oh because I loved ancient Egypt before I knew about Yu-Gi-Oh, and then it became a real problem. People would 100% pay for a replica of Grimjaw, of his outfit. Yes, please. He's like one of my favorite designs in the show. Absolutely would. Do I have a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card or anime character? I always really liked the Harpies because I thought they were cool as a kid. I love that this is Talisman of Unity. Decorative vegetable for the win. Favorite character? I mean, Kaiba. Because I'm basic. But, like, I feel like I would just... He also liked, like, dragons a whole lot, and he built, like, his whole personality around them, and I'm like, I can get behind that. As a neurodivergent, I can understand having a special interest. Favorite Pokemon? Again, I'm basic. Eevee. I like that this is Talisman of Progress. The scarf, the legend. Bakura was also cool. Yeah, the ancient Egypt got me into it, you know what I mean? That was just like... The watch? Again, I'm like multitasking, doing my best. Oh, so I hit my mic. I'm sorry. You met Dan Green? I love that for you. Kubo did know what he was doing with Grimjaw. I think he knew his audience with that one. Cyberman head. Eevee is the perfect pet. You can have any kind of pupper you want. I liked Shadow Pupper, but... Ooh. This one's pretty. Ooh, okay. This one has insects on it. Warning. I'm like, I'm almost there. We're getting close to the end of the pile. And not a single Dalek yet. What's that about? Maybe I'm just used to Modern Who, where Moffat's like, put a Dalek in it. I know he's not running the show anymore, but... Tartus panel. Sounds cool too. I'm honestly surprised we didn't get like multiple of the inside of the TARDIS, depending on which one, you know, which doctor it was. I like this one though, where it's like different, like basic lands, but they have like the TARDIS landing in them. Ah, okay, maybe it's just the type that I got. Cause ooh, we got what, green, blue, and yellow, whatever the sun is. I mean, I don't know. So I'm reading a comment that says I'm glad that Davies is back as the showrunner. I don't know how I feel because I think on the one hand, do I love Russell T's run? Yes. But I also watched some of his run. But at least it's fun again, right? Like there's some wild things that have happened in ever since he like took over, and I do appreciate that. I wasn't expecting like a whole like goblin music number. That was a choice. That was a decision. And you know what? At least Doctor Who's weird again. Like, were we under the impression that it wasn't for weird people? It is. Kubo introduced Nell for the boys, Grimjo for the gals, and Aizen with no glasses for me specifically. I mean, he knew what he was doing. Because it's not just that Aizen takes the glasses off. He slicks his hair back. Right? Like that was a decision. Just have to buy another pack. I mean, it would be supporting my local game store. From Tragedy. And I don't have any of the Lord of the Rings ones yet. They didn't have one for hobbits. They just had one for Riders of Rohan and elves. And I was like, it's a good sell, but it's not hobbits. Yeah, David Tennant coming back for a bit felt like a knee-jerk, yeah. I mean, I'm mostly just surprised that how many versions of David Tennant's Doctor are there at this point? How many times has he come back? Like, more than a couple. And it's weird that it has happened more than twice, right? Also, jelly babies. Also, this has a double. What does that mean? What does it mean that they're double-sided? Other than, like, tokens, I guess? Token artifact and then token creatures? Different? I don't know. Oh, see, it's the same. It says the same on the back. I also know that it's like consumerism as heck. I understand that they just want my money, but well played. And again, I'm helping a local game store. I'm participating in local economy, so it's fine. And it brings me a lot of joy. Also a human on the back of this, but it's different. Copy token? That's pretty cool. I like the constellations. This has a Dalek in it. Yes, I'm supporting the local game stores, okay? And they're super nice. Ooh, that's the same, but the back is different. We got like a soldier on this one. An insect on the other. But they're both mutants. Ooh, and this one has a alien salamander. He looks like he's had a rough day, you know what I mean? He looks like he's seen some things. I like that they're in different combinations. But they're repeating a bit, which saved me. Awesome! That's the end. We got there. And then it's just info cards. Not a single Dalek. Other than a couple of in the background. And like the creation. Which was not in the actual cards. It was in the... these ones. Wasn't it? Yeah. This is like the closest I got to an actual Dalek. Just surprising. Do I dabble in D&D? Only that my brother plays it, and he does have to tell me about it all the time. I'm just peripherally part of it. I do occasionally help him come up with, like, characters, though, because I do know weird things about different mythology and folklore and stuff. So... supporting local caused you to buy a Bleach poster? I mean, I walked out of there with, look, these are just the cards that I'm showing you. I also walked out with some comics. Because of course I did. But I think I speed round that pretty well. All things considered. I think my favorite, okay, my favorites out of the cards, I think it's gonna have to be obviously Ian, because he's a good boy. And he's just so put out by the whole thing. If my camera will focus. Focus on Ian, he's important. K9, obviously, because that's the bestest boy. And I really like the Cyberman one, because I like the style of the artwork. Like the very like flat coloring, but very like retro feeling. I like it. Who am I gonna I'm planning to play with? Play? I don't know how to play. I guess I could now. I mean, probably my brother, just because... I mean, I have a friend who would also like to learn how to play Magic. So maybe we'll have to learn together. And then I can play against him. Yeah, I can understand not wanting to put a $20 poster on your wall until you have a frame for it. Fair enough. As someone interested in ancient Egypt, did I like the Mummy movies? Did I? I mean, of course I did. They're so good. And as someone who is queer, I mean, those movies have a little bit of everything for everybody. I'm very excited, though. I'm, like, coming off of the high now, you know what I mean? Am I only interested in the design? Some of it's interest in the design as a visual artist. It's definitely what piqued my interest originally, because my brother had Magic cards before I did. And I remember loving the artwork on it, and I love the like world building and like the stories and everything around the different parts. Like I've read short stories about parts of the lore of Magic the Gathering. So I like a bunch of that, and you know, I like having art reference of any kind is always nice. I I'd like to learn how to play. I just haven't. But now I have a whole deck, so I guess I can. I mean, I have the like online like arena thing. I've definitely looked into that where I could like learn and play like digitally if I want to actually learn, but all right. Whew. Gotta come down from the adrenaline of getting new cars, you know what I mean? Experience. Yeah, I feel like everybody loves the Mummy films, right? They're just a fun time. They're ridiculous. Anyone who's like, yeah, we can scare an ancient mummy resurrected by screaming at it. Like, that's good film. So, I'm like a little tired now. I'm like a little tired myself out. I got so excited. And I do feel like I'm gonna frame this knot card. Because I can't play with it, so... And I already have a card version. Might as well frame this one. But it's been fun to get to stream. I haven't streamed since the last time I caved and bought Magic cards. I don't think so. When did we game? I should do more gaming streams. I know that I should, because they're fun. But I've been trying to catch up on filming stuff. So that's kind of at the forefront, and I am surprisingly ahead on all of that. So I've been able to do some other stuff. Think about other stuff. So hopefully I will... Ooh! As long as I don't drop all my stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to do some more streams eventually. Yes, the Bleach game is gonna be out soon. I've been told in my Discord about that. They've been chatting about it over there. So I was asked if I was gonna play it. And I was like, I haven't thought about it. I haven't thought about it because for a long time I was like, I don't want these spoilers about like characters and abilities. But I'm like, I'm caught up other than the filler stuff. So I guess I could. God, I got distracted by the fact that it's like, I have that new card smell. Just good. I love being a nerd. It's so much better than not being a nerd. Who would choose to not be a nerd when being one is an option? Anyway, that took a while for me to get through. Admittedly. But it's been fun. It's been a good time. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to play Magic at some point. Maybe I'll have to, I don't know, maybe I'll have to document my journey of learning it and show you guys my progress, because there's some accountability there instead of me just buying the cards. Because I don't want to just be a collector, you know? I like card games a whole lot, so I would like to learn how to play them. Magic stream, let's go. I mean, I guess I could. I feel like I don't know if I would stream it right away, because I feel like I would be very overwhelmed at being the live streaming and also having to learn how to play the game. So I'd much rather learn at least the basics before I'm on like a stream and I'm kind of put on the spot. Oh, trying to sit down and play video games and then getting distracted by chores is such a mood. I feel like that's me. Like, for so long, I was like, I don't have time to play games. I'm an adult. I have to, like, wash dishes and take care of myself. So, I feel like that's my problem, is that I want to game, but I do not have all of the time. But, that being said, I've been here for a whole hour, which means that I should probably also take care of myself and, like, get some food and I gotta put all of my cards. I don't know. I guess I shouldn't put all my cards in my binders because if I'm gonna learn how to play, I should keep them in the deck. Sorry, I reminded you that you have to wash dishes. It was just on my mind. It was the first thing that came up. But I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you for joining me, having some fun going through these cards. It's a lot of fun to go through the nostalgia of all of the classic Who and the different environments and companions and characters and stuff. I have so much fun with it. And I will see you guys soon. Lots of stuff coming up to uploads on the channel and all of that. So I guess I'll have to get sleeves. You're right. I'll have to buy some sleeves if I'm going to actually play with it because I'm not a monster anymore. If I show you guys my Yu-Gi-Oh collection, we're going to have a heart-to-heart and let you understand that I have owned some of those cards since I was like 6 years old, okay? So some of them look a little rough. But I will see you guys soon in other videos coming up. Maybe another live stream in the near future. And see you all soon. Bye. Bye.